not so long ago, and just on the edge of town there was a wonderful farm. And on the farm was a friendly white house with 2 trees that looked like they'd be good for climbing in. And there were lots of animals, chickens and pigs. And there was a big barn with a tall silo and a lot more animals, horses and cows. And there was a big boot, a boot. Now, what would a boot be doing in a farmyard? And such a big boot. That's a giant-sized boot. And it looked like there's a giant wearing it. Look up. Who is this giant? Well, it's me. And that's a good thing because I'm a friendly giant. I wouldn't hurt a fly. Oh, hello there. Now, why are you perched on my nose? Well, just resting. Off you go. And come back again sometime. This is the first time you've been to my farm, isn't it? Did you know that I can reach way down over my farm and play with the horses and cows just the way you play with puppies and kittens? See, I can pet this horse. They're just like toys to me because I'm a giant. And the animals like me because I'm a friendly giant. You like my farm. And you like my castle, too. You haven't seen my castle, have you? That's a good place. I have lots of books and records and lots of pictures and some friends. Shall we go to my castle? All right. Now, I'll hurry over and go in the back door so that I can open the front doors and let down the drawbridge for you. You ready? Here is my castle. Here we are, and this is my castle. But this isn't my furniture. This is too small for me. It's for you. Here's a little chair for one of you, and a bigger chair for 2 more to curl up in. We'll pull them right up by the fire. I don't think we need a fire today, though, do we? No. And here's the book. Here's the book we're going to read. It's called Timid Timothy. It's about a kitten. Would you like to look at it? Well, look up. Look way up. You can remember, I'm a giant, a friendly one, but a big one. And this is the book. But it's too small for us, isn't it? We hardly make out the pictures and can't read the writing at all. Look, see? We need one that's giant size. And we have one that's giant size. The same book, Timid Timothy, giant size. And I keep those books in my book bag. Of course, I keep a lot of other things in my book bag, too. There's, any number of things in here. There's my telescope and,
Hello, friendly.
Oh, hello, Rusty. Did I wake you up?
Well, yes.
Oh, well, excuse me just a minute, Rusty. These visitors haven't met you.
All right.
This is Rusty, and he's the little rooster who wakes us up every morning. And he lives in the book bag. He sleeps there every night because it's quiet and dark. And that's a good place to sleep. And because he has to get up early every morning, he needs his sleep. Don't you, Rusty?
Well, yes, I do.
And that is a good place to sleep, isn't it?
Oh, it's a very good place to sleep, but, well, sometimes there's a lot of things down here.
Well, I know. I keep lots of things in the book bag because when I go on a long trip around the world, there's no telling what I'll need.
Well, there are so many books and so many different things like roller skates.
Oh,
and there's milk.
There is a glass of milk down there, I remember.
Peanut butter and grape jelly sandwiches.
That's why I had the glass of milk, for that peanut butter sandwich. because
Well, I know you have to have those.
sure.
And the fish poles.
Yes.
Well, it's crowded.
You so crowded that you don't sleep?
Well, I sleep, but not too well sometimes.
Well, what would you like me to take out of the book bag?
Well, you mean what bothers me
What
most?
bothers you the most?
Most. Well, I think the fish pole.
The fish pole?
Yes.
Well, that's a slim little pole. It isn't very big, fits in the book bag.
Well, it's the hook.
Oh, the hook bothers
Yes.
you. Well, I have it stuck in a piece of cork, don't I?
Well, I think I lost the cork.
Oh, well, then let's get that fish pole out of there.
All right.
I certainly wouldn't want you to get
Well,
caught on the
we
hook.
will.
This is my giant's pipe.
Here it comes.
Push it up. It's a long one, isn't it? Is the hook there? Careful. Careful,
Well,
Rusty.
I think it's all right.
Just a minute. Oh, I just got it caught in your nightshirt there. There. There we are. Well, that's my fish pole.
Well, I'll sleep much better now.
It's a little crooked. Maybe it's a good thing we took it out of the book bag, Rusty, because it was getting just a little bent in there.
Yes.
Well, I hope you're comfortable now and can sleep.
Oh, I am now. I think I'll be all right.
All right. Oh, Rusty, before you go down, what I wanted was a big copy of this book, Timid Timothy.
Oh, well, that's
have it
down
down
there. Yes.
Would you get it, please?
Yes. Well,
All
I'll
right.
find it.
Good.
Well, I have to be careful so I don't get peanut butter on it.
Yes, don't get peanut butter on it.
Will
We do keep lots of things down there. You find it, Rusty? Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay. Timid Timothy.
There you are.
Have you read it?
Yes.
Oh, you've read it.
Oh, I thought it was a very nice book.
Have you read it lately? Just today?
Yes.
Do you want to hear it again if we read it again?
Well, I think I should take a nap.
Oh, well, all right.
Is
if
that
you
all
want
right with you?
Sure. If you want to take a nap, you just duck down in the bag
Well,
and
it'll
then
be so
I'll
comfortable now
read
that
the
the
story
fish
to our
pole's
friends.
gone.
What?
It'll be so comfortable now that the fish pole's
Yes.
gone.
Well, I'm glad you're happy.
I'll take a nap.
All right. Night, Rusty. There goes a good rooster. And this is about a timid kitten, a very timid kitten. And we're all alone here now, aren't we, in a big castle. And if giants were timid, I might be a little scared. But of course, giants, even friendly ones, are never timid, are they? No. Well, now, this book is about a little kitten named... Oh, hello there. You know, I was just telling everyone that I wasn't timid, and then you two little kittens popped up and almost scared me. What's your name?
Meow.
Meow. And what's your name?
Meow.
Your name is Meow, too. Meow and Meow, too. Well, those are good names for two little kittens. Did you come to hear the story? Good. It's about a kitten. Did you know that? Oh, you knew that. It's about a timid kitten named Timothy. Are you timid? No, you're not timid, are you? No. How about you, Meow, too? Are you timid? Oh, and you are timid a little bit. Well, let's read the book and see why Timothy was timid. You can look at the pictures. And you can look at the pictures, too. All right. Once there was a little kitten named Timothy. He was black all over except for his 4 white paws and a little white bib under his chin. And he had 2 sets of black whiskers that stuck out fiercely from his face. He looked like a big, brave, bold kitten, but he wasn't. He was afraid of the rain on the roof. He was afraid of footsteps on the stairs. He was afraid of little mice. And he was afraid of dogs. So everyone called him Fraidy Cat, except his mother. One day, his mother said, "Timothy, you must learn to be a big, brave, bold kitten, and we shall go to the zoo." "Why?" asked Timothy, trembling. "So I can teach you not to be afraid of other animals," said his mother, licking the fur the wrong way over his eye. So they went to the zoo. "Now look at the lion," said his mother. "He won't hurt you. He's a cousin." But Timothy shook with fright when the lion roared. "He's got big whiskers," he said, "bigger than mine." "Look at the bear," said his mother. "He's nice. He won't hurt you." But Timothy shook with fright when the bear stood up on his hind legs. "He's got big claws," he said, "bigger than mine." "Well, look at the elephant," said his mother. "He's big, but he's afraid of kittens." But Timothy shook with fright when the elephant waved his trunk. "He's got a big nose," he said, "bigger than mine." "Well, look at the rabbit," said his mother. "He's just a little bunny. He can't hurt you." But Timothy shook with fright when the rabbit thumped his foot. "He's got big ears," he said, "bigger than mine." And Timothy ran all the way home. Now, would you have run all the way home, Meow? No, of course not. Would you have run all the way home, Meow, too? Well, you would, That's because you're timid. Well, now, let's see what happened to Timothy. His mother was very sad. "You must learn to be a big, brave, bold kitten," she said, blinking her big, round eyes. And Timothy began to cry. "How?" he asked. His mother said, "When you're afraid of anything, shoot out your whiskers like this. Hump your back and make your fur stand up on end like this. And wave your tail like this. And say loud as you can, psst, like that. See?" And Timothy stood up. He shot out his whiskers. He humped his back and made his fur stand up on end. "Psst," he said as loud as he could. "Well, that's fine," said his mother, licking the fur the wrong way over his eye. "Now go out and see how it works." And Timothy ran out of the house. Now, what do you suppose he was looking for, Meow? Do you know? You don't know? Do you know, Meow, too? You don't know either. Well, I think he was looking for some animals. And he was. But he didn't meet a lion, and he didn't meet a bear. He didn't meet an elephant, and he didn't even see a rabbit. But after a while, he came to a toy shop. Perhaps, he said to himself, perhaps I can find something to be afraid of in here. Well, he walked right in, and the shop was full of toy animals, but Timothy thought they were real. So he shot out his whiskers and humped his back. He made his fur stand on end. He began to wave his tail. Trembling all over, he went up to a stuffed lion, and he said in a whisper, "Psst." He expected the lion to roar, but the lion didn't say anything. So Timothy, trembling just a little, went up to a toy teddy bear and said a little louder, "Psst." He expected the teddy bear to stand up on his hind legs, but the bear sat still. So Timothy, hardly trembling at all, went up to a toy elephant and said much louder, "Psst." He expected the elephant to wave his big trunk, but the elephant sat still. So Timothy, not scared one bit, cotton flannel bunny rabbit with pink ears, and said as loud as he could, "Psst." He expected the rabbit to thump his foot, but the rabbit sat still and didn't do anything. So Timothy strutted out of the toy shop and started to go home. "I'm a big, brave, bold kitten," he said to himself, "and I'm not afraid of anything. 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 There. Now, what do you think, Meow? Do you think he should have been so brave? You do? And do you think so, Meow, too? No, you're timid, and you... Just then he met a dog, a real live dog. It wasn't a big dog. It wasn't even a middle-sized dog. It was just a little baby dog. But Timothy was frightened just the same. He said, "Psst," as loud as he could. But he was so frightened he couldn't move. And the dog didn't run away. He walked right up to Timothy and sniffed at him, all over. His eyes got red and he began to growl. and Timothy's whiskers almost fell off. Timothy shut his eyes tight and called for his mother. Meow. And the dog suddenly stood still. He looked scared to death. His eyes stopped being red, his tail went down between his legs, and then he turned and ran away as fast as he could. And Timothy was very surprised. "I scared a dog," he said. And he stuck out his chest, he waved his tail, and he strutted along home to tell his mother. Oh, meow. Do you think he's really brave? Do you? You do? Meow, too? Do you think that Timothy's a real brave kitten now? Well, he seems to be, doesn't he? Well, he went home to see his mother, and he met her on the path by the next-door neighbor's garden. "I'm a big, brave, bold kitten," he told her. "I scared a lion and a bear and an elephant and a rabbit and a dog. I'm not afraid of anything." "Well, that's fine," said his mother. And then she stood still, very still. They heard a humming noise, like a top, or maybe a small lion. It was very near. Buzz. Timothy's mother picked him up by the scruff of his neck and ran home as fast as she could. And when she put Timothy down, he was very angry. "Why did you run?" he asked in a big voice. "If it was a lion, I could have scared him. If it was a bear, I could have scared him. If it was an elephant, I could have scared him. Even if it was a dog, I could have scared him." "Well, it wasn't a lion," said his mother, "and it wasn't a bear nor an elephant. No, indeed, or I would have let you scare them. It was bees, thousands of bees." "Why didn't you let me scare them?" said Timothy. "Because," said his mother, licking the fur the wrong way over his eye, "even if you are my big, brave, bold Timothy, you must learn not to go around looking for trouble." And that's the story of Timid Timothy, the kitten who learned to be brave. Did you like it, Meow? Oh, you did. Meow, too? Oh, you both liked it. Well, good, good. Are you going to get down now? Oh. Good. There. You know, when you came tonight, you surprised me so that I didn't even ask you how you got here. How did... Oh, you climbed. They climbed right up the ivy leaves. I'm glad I planted that vine there. Mm-hmm. And, did you come just to hear the book? Oh, you brought some music. Well, good, good. Are you going to sing? Not going to sing? No. Are you going to, play a musical instrument? No, not going to play a musical instrument. Are you going to, whistle? Well, what are you going to do? Oh, you're going to dance. Well, good, fine. All right, just a minute. Let me put the book back in the book bag, and I'll take the giant's pipe out. And, you didn't bring a music rack along, did you? A music stand? No, well then I'll just pin the music up here. All right. Oh, the rest... Very, very good. Very good. And the second...
Yes.
And you know, there's something I want you to see, and I want everyone else to see it too, above the castle.
What?
Winking, blinking, and nod.
Oh.
Sailing in a wooden tube. Have you ever seen them?
No.
You haven't? Right
No.
above the castle.
Well,
Would you like to see them?
I can't see them from here.
Oh, well, I'll take you over here and put you right outside. All right?
Right.
And I'll... easy there.
Oh, you ruffle my feathers.
Did I rub them the wrong way? All right. Now you just sit right down there, Sit right on the edge. That's good. Okay. That's fine. Well,
Well,
good
where do
night
I
now.
look?
Right up there.
Right up there.
Oh, and you say good night to our friends, will you? Yeah, good night.
Good night.
Good night. And we'll just put this little book back down on the table because it is time to go outside the castle. This chair will be waiting for you the next time you come to my castle, and a bigger one for 2 more. So now you can go outside through the double doors and watch and listen. Winkin', blinkin', and Nod one night sailed off in a wooden shoe, sailed on a river of crystal light into a sea of dew. Where are you going and what do you wish? The old moon asked the three. We've come to fish for the herring fish that live in this beautiful sea. Nets of silver and gold have we, said Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod. The old moon laughed and sang a song as they rocked in the wooden shoe, and the wind that sped them all night long ruffled the waves of dew. The little stars were the herring fish that lived in that beautiful sea. Now cast your nets wherever you wish, but never afeard are we. So cried the stars to the fishermen three, Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod. All night long their nets they threw to the stars in the twinkling foam. Then down from the skies came the wooden shoe, bringing the fishermen home. 'Twas all so pretty a sail it seemed as if it could not be, and some folks thought it was a dream they dreamed of sailing that beautiful sea. But I shall name you the fishermen three, Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod. Winkin' and Blinkin' are 2 little eyes, and Nod is a little head. And the wooden shoe that sailed the skies is a wee one's trundle bed. So shut your eyes while Mother sings of wonderful sights that be, and you shall see the beautiful things as you rock on the misty sea, where the old shoe rocked the fishermen three, Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod. And now, good night. The big front doors are closed, and we'll pull up the drawbridge until you come back to the castle again. Good night.
This broadcast was planned and produced by the Wisconsin State Broadcasting Service, WHA-TV, Channel 21, Madison, Wisconsin.